Setting a template, let me tell you all about being out here at Unlimited Potential Farms. This feels out of this world. It's something that is very hard to put into words, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone here has the same sentiment. I've spoken to just about everyone here. You're going to see this. It feels that we are truly set apart. The scripture says it and we feel it. Everything is going on in the world out there right now. No matter what it is, good or bad, we do not feel like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven. As if we're in heaven. That. It feels as if we're in heaven. It feels as if we're in heaven. We know that's not the case. As if we're in heaven. Feel like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven. It feels as if we're in heaven. Like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in bad. We do not feel like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven.
Mic check, mic check. But wait, there's more.
That in today's day, you have two content creators that are in the same area, not on YouTube, in the real world, on the land, showing you. So envision what can be done on the land, showing you. So envision what can be done, and what can be done, on you. Have a mind what can be done. Envision that, because it's for you. In the real world, on the land, showing you. So envision what can be done. Envision that, because it's for you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. I got to break this to y'all. The liars and slanderers have left me no choice but to take legal actions at this point. Now, we're going to talk about it. Ringo just done another live stream, and it was full of lies and slander. He not only slandered myself, but he slandered Mike Monroe. He slandered everyone who's involved with UP Farms. He told senseless lies. And I didn't want to have to do this because I was trying to hold on to the fact that at one point in time, I was going to do business with this brother. I was going to build with him. I tried to solve this issue in every way I possibly can, but he will not stop the defamation. And the lies that he recently told are inflammatory. I don't even know how he speculated and came up with some of the things that were said, but my lawyer is going to have a field day with it. And I know you're watching. I would advise you to take that last live stream down, or you will be seeing a letter come to your address very soon. I mean, within the next 48 hours, we will be going to court. Literally, I'm going to be going to North Carolina to take you to court for the lies that you were telling. I have been very patient. I've let you get away with a lot of lies. But one thing you're not going to lie about is UP Farms. Now, we gotta break this down. So, first and foremost, let's listen to a little bit more of this, because at one point in time, you know, Ringo was in strong support of UP Farms. He understood the vision. He understood the mission. It seems that he lost sight of that, and he thinks that one event could somehow build up the land. Now, notice, at this point of the land, it was completely empty. Here, let me do this person a favor right here. Let me do this person a real favor. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here, because this don't have nothing to do with beef. This has everything to do with a man slandering another man on the internet. And what I'm doing is clearing my name, because he told lies. And the slander has not stopped. And I got to point out some of the lies that were told, because it's defamation of character. Don't worry about it. All his videos are already downloaded. All the videos where it's defamation, there's lies, there's character assassination. All those videos are already downloaded. No worries on that. But at this point, my lawyer is going to have to step in. This was pretty much the last straw, and I didn't even want to have to go there, right? I didn't even want to have to go there. Now, he has a video called State of Emergency, New York and the Carolina Fires. He copied my title. Why you shouldn't support unlimited potential farms. Why you shouldn't support unlimited potential farms. Now, first and foremost, let me just say this. What I do for unlimited potential farms is promotion. I am a promoter of the land. If I would have been working with or networking with Ringo or Brainwaves, they would have been promoters too. Promoters. So what I want you to understand is the land purchaser, the LLC, all of that is under Mike Monroe. That's an actual business, an actual place of business. I am a promoter of a land because I and the land purchaser have the same thoughts and ideas for our people to have a better future. And that's getting gardens, that is getting livestock, that is building on the land, people, building whatever it is they would like to build. We have that common ground, so I'm willing to promote it because I met him. And I believe that he's a brother who is after the Most High with his own heart. And he wants to see our people be able to build together, come together, and so forth. All right. So first and foremost, I am a promoter. Now let's get that understood first and foremost. That is my position, to promote UP Farms. There's other people who want me to promote their farms. There's other people who want me to promote their land. When I meet these people, it is up from my discretion whether or not I choose to support their initiative and promote their land. So now that we have that understood, this guy is going after another person's business, and he don't even realize it. Another person's land, another person's initiative. and he don't even know it because he has visceral towards me. He's going to make up all kind of lies and slander and not even realizing that he's going against somebody else's initiative. I'm only here to be a promoter. Now that we have that established. Now, first and foremost, he acted as a promoter at one point in time. Y'all seen it. I have video footage of it. That video footage is not going anywhere because a lot of things they said made me believe that they understood what the mission was. And you have Brainwave saying all of these things about UP Farms just because he has an issue with me. We were just fellow content creators and fellow promoters. Your issue with me has nothing to do with the farm. But while he was there, he said it felt like heaven. Why? Regardless of what's going on in the world, everybody was on the farm. And guess what? There was peace. We had it all. And I'm going to show you what we had. We had everything we needed. We had we had water. We had our tents. Some people had their RVs. We had food. The kids had their jump house. We had a swimming pool. We had a DJ. We had solar panels and lights. We had everything you would have for a camping trip. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a camping trip. A camping trip in which all services that people paid for, they got. There are some camping places you go to, they don't even give you food. You have to bring your own food and set your own fire. They didn't have to do that. You know why? Because UP Farms provided all the food. There is camping places that you go to, they don't provide half of the amenities that we provided. We even had a place to charge your phone. But this liar, this slanderer, is over here making it seems like that people got less than they paid for. It was a camping trip. It was promoted as a camping trip. And the people who came like being off grid. We enjoyed each other. It was excellent. Even Brainwave said it felt like heaven. Why? Because it was peaceful. Don't let them people lie on the internet because they're mad at me. But what they fail to realize is they're disrespecting another person. I'm just another content creator and a promoter of UP Farms. Because of your animosity towards me, you believe that you're tearing me down, but you're actually tearing down another man's initiative. What reason do you have to do that? I don't know. Now, we're going to go into this. We're going to bounce back and forth between this video and the video that Ringo did on the land while we were cool. And I just want you to see, what I want y'all to see in all of this is how some people can be chameleons. Some people can be snakes. And I got to bring this out. Let's go.
To another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo. What I want to talk to you tonight about is a very interesting topic. That's right. I want to do this video to kind of be like a public service announcement to the people. You know, you got this YouTuber named New Breed Global Truth, right? He's doing a live stream right now promoting fear, chaos, madness.
And you know, that's a lie. Nowhere in my stream was I promoting fear and madness. For anybody who's seen my stream on New Breed Global, I'm actually speaking a total opposite. That's the irony of it. I go to scriptures that speak on, you know, not being perplexed and all that's going on, and not to move in haste, and and I'm actually telling people to go to places nearby if they need to go from one place to the next. It wasn't even, the interesting part is that stream wasn't even about UP Farms. I say this all the time in my videos. I say, look, even if you don't want to build with me or my people, find you some families that you can network with, connect with in case of an emergency. All right? I say that all the time. So it is what it is. Let's go.
But I want to bring to your attention the facts. Number one, when it comes to New York, right, there is no state of emergency. So that's a lie.
Oh, really? Ladies and gentlemen, he said when it comes to New York, there is no state of emergency. That's a lie. All right, let's hold on. Hold on. Boy. Hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 second. I mean, when I tell you, man, the lies, bro. The lies. Listen, y'all.
This morning, firefighters on New York's Long Island battling a dangerous outbreak of brush fires, at least 4 raging along the Sunrise Highway.
Holy.
Cars driving past thick smoke, flames erupting on the side of the road, at least 1 firefighter injured.
A second-degree burn on the face of one of our firefighters. I hope that's extended.
And so far, at least 2 structures damaged.
I have a building on fire now.
Multiple roads forced to close, including the main highway that leads to the Hamptons. Massive plumes of smoke visible for miles. New York Governor Kathy Hochul declaring a state of emergency.
She declared what?
Emergency.
Hold on. No, look, wait.
Of emergency.
Nah, she didn't say that.
State of emergency.
Nah.
State of emergency.
We always had to.
Anyway, let's proceed.
Right. The fires in Long Island have pretty much mostly been contained already. So there is no state of emergency. There is no fires burning in North Carolina. That's old news.
Yes, I covered it because people were reaching out. The news is a few days old, so I covered it, letting people know that UP Farms is good. And, I proceeded to educate brothers and sisters on what 15-minute smart cities are about. So essentially, I was explaining why these fires are happening. All right. But anyway, let's continue.
Let's put the map up on the screen for you.
And also, there was another announcement from the news, the one I used in my previous broadcast. It was 5 hours ago, where it was announced a state of emergency in New York. But let's continue.
And you know what's so interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to surprise you.
Now let's get to this.
And that's what he's doing. Right? And I want to give pushback on that, because this same individual, he want you good people to go and support this thing called UP Farms. Now let's talk about UP Farms, because when me and this individual was working together, right, we're not cool no more. I visited this place.
Yes, he visited a place, and y'all seen what he said. He said, you got to be able to see the vision. He said he visited the place. So let's go back here for a second, right? This is what he said when he visited. He was visiting.
It's on you. So envision what can be done.
Envision what can be done.
Creators that are in the same area, not on YouTube, in the real world, on the land, showing you. So envision what can be done. Envision that.
Envision what can be done. And that's what we want the people to do. We want people to envision what can be done. See, it's not our responsibility to build up UP Farms. It's all of our responsibilities. I'm a promoter of the land. What I'm essentially responsible for is drawing awareness to this land, letting it be known that you can put in your project proposals. I can connect you with the land purchaser. If you want to build a small home there, if you want to start a business there, if you want to start a garden there, or even if you just want to join our membership where you can go visit UP Farms anytime you want and have access to the land in case of an emergency, or you just want to do a camping trip out there. And we've had many people, while I'm not there, go do camping trips. Many people who've attended UP Farm, the UP Farm Jamboree, there's people who go back to UP Farms. There's people who reached out after the Jamboree and say, hey, can we put in a time slot, go over there, and can we stay on UP Farms? And so essentially, they end up speaking with the land purchaser. I think it's a great connection to have, and I think it's a great idea to start a food truck on UP Farms because there's going to be an events. There's going to be events. When there's events, I'm going to do events there. There's going to be stages there. I'm telling y'all. UP Farms was very peaceful. The people loved it. And I loved being around the people. It was an amazing experience. Shout out to the Gaddy family. The Gaddy family did their vlogs. Their family of what, 12 or 13. Their children enjoyed themselves. All the kids was running around playing. I'll play footage from it. The food was great. The laughter, the times we shared there. Lifetime friendships were built there. The brothers standing around the campfire and just giving their testimonies was amazing. It was amazing. Now, hold on. Y'all don't believe me? Listen, I'll let you tell you. I'll let another person who was there tell you how amazing it was. The same guy who has an issue with me, so he thinks it's in his best interest to tear down UP Farms.
A part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven.
He said it feels like what?
We know that's not the case. We are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven.
You know why he said it feels as if we were in heaven? Because regardless of what was going on in the world, we had everything we need and everybody was sharing among each other. Now, let's go back to this slanderous defamation of character video that Ringo just put out. Ringo, you need to repent, man. You need to get it right.
And I can tell you that as of the time I visit there till today, there is nothing.
Now, how could he tell you that? Now, how could he tell you that? From the time he visited till today, there's nothing there. Now, mind you, during the event, there was items that was purchased. There's locked, sealed trailers full of materials. How could he tell you? Now, I just want to point that out. Let's go.
Going on over there. New breed do not live at UP Farms.
I own livable structures in UP Farms. I never claimed to live in UP Farms. I own livable structures at UP Farms. Let's continue.
Have not built anything. He don't even know how to build.
Another lie. How many? Okay, now let's go into Exhibit A. He said, now y'all heard that? Y'all heard another lie. Watch this. This is too easy. See, when the hatred takes a man over, man, it's something about that. Oh, it's something about that. Let me pull up evidence. See, everything he says, I have to debunk because he's lying. Hold on one moment. Let me see if I can get this for y'all. Thank y'all for y'all's patience. Please hit the like button. I am trying to find the video of us building the platform for my Mongolian yurt. I'm gonna have to play that towards the end so we can keep the flow going. I don't know why I didn't have that up already. Let me see. I don't know which channel it's on, so I'm pretty sure I'll come up with it in a moment. But there's footage of the entire event. And okay, hold on. I think I'm coming across it here. Let's see. Yo, here we go. Now he said we haven't built nothing, right? I haven't built nothing. Well, let's see. Let's see if that be true. All right. Hold on. So y'all can see the children playing. We got the DJ over there. Hold on. What's this? This might not be much. But y'all see this right here? He said, I haven't built nothing on the land, right? He said, I don't own nothing on the land. Well, he said, I don't live there, but he said, I haven't built nothing. He don't even know how to build. Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all see this platform that's being built? That is the platform where my Mongolian yurt sits. All right. So that would be a lie. He's making it seem like I am not invested in the land whatsoever. Like I don't want to have anything on the land. And I also have an RV on this land. So although I don't live there, clearly goes to show that I'm invested in the land. I am building something on the land. And he's lying. All right. So let's get that out the way. All right. Thank y'all for following all the prompts so we can get our evidence. I know I can present these slides a bit slow sometimes, but I'm working on it. Let's go back to this video.
The man don't know how to use tools. The man don't own any tools. The man.
What? I don't know how to use tools and I don't own tools. Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear this person? This person has never been in my home. He's never been in my toolbox. He's never been around. Like, do y'all see what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is crazy. He don't know what my skills and talents are. How does this man assume something like that? And that's why I tell you, these tethers don't believe a person is capable. They don't believe that we're capable of anything. I mean, he just says anything. Wow. I mean, this is strange behavior. Strange behavior. Let's continue.
And don't know how to frame a wall. The man don't know how to install drywall.
Now, you know what's crazy? I've worked doing contractor work for actually quite some time. That's the interesting thing about it. He doesn't know that. I have a cousin who owns his own contracting business. I worked with him for nearly 2 years, building decks, putting up drywall, installing fireplaces. And then I went on to the firearms industry where I learned how to build actual firearms. AR-15, Galil prototypes, AKs. And I'm talking about that's precision work. So for this person to say that, it's like, where does he get this stuff? What I'm trying to explain to y'all is this man do not know me like that. What's up, Broken Matrix? I see you in the building. Like, where does he even make these type of things up? I don't get it. Anyway, let's go.
The man cannot build a roof.
Like, what's up with that? What if I never had experience building a roof? What if I don't like heights? What does that matter? Now, I will give him that. I have helped with building a roof, and I did not like it. I don't like being on a roof. I remember one time my cousin had us on top of this church, and that joint was sitting up, bruh, and I didn't like it. I don't like building roofs. I don't like really being on heights unless I'm in an airplane. But it's crazy. He can say, I can't do this and can't do that, but I can help you move, though. From New York to North Carolina. I can drive your U-Haul truck, though, in which you didn't even have a driver's license at the time. But you want to get on social media and talk about what I can't do. Very interesting. Let's proceed.
The man don't understand electrical. The man don't understand septic systems.
You know what's crazy, man? We actually had to do electrical too. When I first went to when I first got transferred to the facility down in Georgia, they was trying to make us do electrical. And I was like, I ain't doing that because I'm not an electrician. I'm not finna electrocute myself. And I haven't been to school for electrician work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all gonna have to pay me more. Like, what I look like doing electrical work if I ain't a trained electrician? So I find this strange because I never claimed to do any of these things, but it's funny how he's addressing those things as if I'm acting like I'm Inspector Gadget or Mr. Fix-It. I ain't never claimed that. I am a promoter of UP Farms who is also invested. I believe in what they're doing. I respect the land purchaser. He wants to open up this land to everyone so they can do businesses. They can build whatever they want. And this is where the future is going, where people are purchasing $10,000 homes from Home Depot and they're living off land. This is the name of the game in the future for a lot of people. So it is what it is. Let's continue.
The man don't understand nothing. Do you understand?
See, that right there is a tether. That is right there how these non-foundational tethers think about black men. This is how they think about us. They really think that they're superior. They think we don't know anything. They think that we're unskilled, unlearned, uneducated. This is how they think that, like, listen, I'm telling you right now, there's a demon speaking through Ringo. There's a demon speaking through him. I can hear the hate and visceral in this man's voice. That's a demon speaking through him. This is how he looks at me for whatever reason. He don't even know me. But this is how he wants the public to look at me, as someone who don't know how to do anything. Worthless. And this is how they think about real Judah. This is how they think about us. I'm telling you. I remember when this whole thing started, you're not more intelligent than me. I remember him saying that. I said, oh, man, what a fool. I don't go underestimating anybody. That's right. Perpetual learner. Love when they hate and underestimate. I don't go talking that way or thinking that way about nobody. They don't know how to do nothing. They're unintelligent. I don't go talking like that. But this is the part of this is the part where our community needs to learn to respect each other's gifts. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Ringo is he's a hell of an interior decorator. I ain't lying. You see how I can say that about him, even though I don't like this dude. The man needs to go. He missed his true talent. He missed his true skill. He need to go into like what are those homes where they be decorating houses and all that. He need to go do that. You see how I just gave him a compliment? I can see that he's skilled at that. He don't know how to do nothing. Now, your content, I don't like it. But I'm sure there's things that he's good at. Everybody is. Yeah, Broken Matrix, I see you in the background, bro. I'm definitely going to let you in if you could stick around for a little bit longer, because I'm going to break down some of the stuff that's being said. And then, I'm definitely going to open up the floor.
So now I need for you to understand this, because those fires that he's talking about, state of emergency, that was happening right around UP Farms. Why would you want to go live there?
UP Farms is good. There's fires that happen in California. And still, I got people up towards Washington State that I'm connected with. It's people nearby, near that area, that want to build. So it didn't happen at UP Farms. Listen, they're trying to do 15-minute smart cities, not smart states. Yeah, you know what? Ringo's pretty. That boy good with a lawnmower. He good with his lawn. You see that? The boy good at cutting grass. Edward Scissorhands. Let's go.
Why would you want to go live in a place surrounded by woods and trees that's going to end up catching on fire? Why?
And he definitely good at manipulating duck and fade. The man is, he is great at duck and fades. Yo, I ain't never see somebody duck or fade and say, yeah, I'm a coward. And people just let it fly. I ain't never seen nobody do that. That man can duck or fade like nobody. That takes skill to duck or fade like that. So we're going to give him points for that. Real good at being a damn coward. But let's go.
Because the day that the fires were going down, New Breed never went live. And he knew.
Now, how does he know what I knew? If I didn't get a call saying, yo, it's fire out here around us, bro, how do you know I knew? You see what I'm talking about? The man just speculate. Why does it matter if I covered it the day of or a few days later? Who cares? If you stop watching my channel all the time, you wouldn't even be knowing none of that. But let's go.
He knew about the fires, but he never went live. He never talked about it. You know why? Because to talk about wildfires that are near UP farms, and for all I know, it probably affected UP farms.
I just talked about it. So what are we talking about? I just talked about it. Why does it matter when I talked about it? Man, this dude weird. Let's go.
I don't know. I ain't gonna go down there to see. You know? At the same time, that place.
So now listen, he just told on himself. He said that he knows from the point he went till now, he knows for a fact that there's nothing out there. But then he admits he ain't going down there and haven't been down there. Y'all hear that? Because he don't even know the address.
Why would you want to go?
Listen.
See? You know? At the same time, see? I talked about it. You know why? Because to talk about wildfires that are near UP farms, and for all I know, it probably affected UP farms. I don't know. I ain't gonna go down there to see.
Just like you haven't been down there to see if there's anything there, but you sitting there talking about it's nothing there.
You know? At the same time, that place is desolate. And I need for you folks, you good people, to understand, do not get scammed. Do not get scammed by any sort of initiative.
Now, see, you see how he just threw the word scam out there. See, this is when you start walking on dangerous territory. Because nobody has been scammed. Nobody has been scammed, ladies and gentlemen. We promoted a camping trip. People purchased their tickets, rented out their tents. We enjoyed each other's company. Everybody dispersed and went home. So where's the scam in that? Somebody tell me how that's a scam. Now, there's some things he's going to say, and my lawyer is going to rip this apart. Watch, he's going to get there. And I couldn't even believe he said it. I said, no, he didn't just say that. When you go that far to try to slander somebody's character and defame them, something is wrong. But y'all going to see. Let's go.
From that content creator. Because many of us YouTubers that was once associated with that fella, we believed in this initiative at one point. We thought that it was legit, and then we later found out that it was not.
Now, how did they later find out it wasn't legit? What did Mike Monroe do, the land purchaser? Now, how could they find out it's not legit from a fellow promoter? All I am is a promoter of UP Farms, but they found out it wasn't legit. How? How? Now we got to go back to his words once again, y'all. Then we going to come back.
Because it's for you.
Because it's for you. So if it's for the people, how could it be a scam when we telling you, look, we got some open space for y'all. Do what y'all want to do with it. How could that be a scam? Are the people scamming themselves? When they put in a project proposal and build on the land, Ringo should know this because while he was there, somebody pulled up a livable structure and they built it right then and there. I mean, it was already built, but they pulled up and they got a lot there on the land while he was there. He's seen somebody, oh man, he pulling up right now on the tractor trailer. How is that a scam? When you out of your own mouth said, it's yours. Are they scamming themselves? We just giving y'all the land saying, do what y'all want to do with it. Listen.
So envision what can be done. Envision that because it's for you.
Because it's for you. Envision what y'all can do with the land because it's for you. Y'all not going to say I'm scamming nothing. All I'm doing is promoting. All I'm telling y'all is, listen, I know a person, I know a large portion of land owned by one of us, and this is a good man whom I trust, who I had meals with, who I've stayed over his house, met his family. All I'm saying is he's a good man. He told me his dreams, why he purchased the land, what visions he had for the people, what they can do for it, how people can be connected, how it could be the next Black Wall Street. And through building with this brother and his family, we grew loyalty towards one another, every last one of us. But I just happen to be a promoter of the land. But the land belongs to y'all, the people. Belongs to you. And that's out of his mouth. It belongs to who? Who does it belong to, Ringo?
Those brothers and sisters that have a mindset to grow,
Those brothers and sisters who have a mindset to grow,
to increase, to build.
See, listen, Ringo's a smart guy. He knows he's doing evil over there right now. He knows that he's wrong. This is the Ringo that we all miss because he still had his soul. He wasn't betraying his brother. But he knew. He knew what the vision was, but this man is evil. A person can be wise and evil, bro. This is his words. So how did all of a sudden all the onus go on me? Just because you have a disagreement with me, how all of a sudden all the onus is on me with the land? When he said it's for the people. Let's go.
There's a lot of naysayers, a lot of negativity. None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning. And
it's a lot of naysayers and a lot of negativity. Wow. Wow. Didn't Sakari just get judged for having all that negativity towards UP Farms? All the naysaying. Listen to how telling this is, y'all.
None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning and what the Most High got going.
That's right. None of it's going to move. It's not personal. No matter how you personally feel, that's not going to change nothing with UP Farms. Because that land belongs to the people. Never in history have you seen a melanated brother own that much land. Never in history. And because this man can't see past his own issues that he have with another person, he's standing in the way of something greater than himself.
Because if you're the type of person that want to really live an abundant life with the blessings, we've been talking about these curses.
That's right. You preaching. Is he not preaching right now?
Now, I see so many people talking about, the end days, the end times. There's
Now listen to what I said.
a lot of fear mongers.
There's a lot of fear mongers.
There's all kind of things on social media, right? But where is the solution?
But where's the solution? I said there's a lot of what? A lot of fear mongers. But where's the solution? Now let's go back to where we are now. Let's go back to that.
You understand? Because this individual don't own no property on UP Farms. He have not.
I am a trustee on UP Farms, but he don't know nothing about that. Now, what if I did own property? We have a board of trustees, and what that means is essentially the land can't be sold. All of the trustees have to agree that this land can never be sold and it can be passed down from generation to generation to generation. If something was to happen to Mike today or tomorrow, it would be into the hands of myself, Yawitazai, Elijah, and some of the other brethren. Ty, which we hope ain't nothing finna happen to Mike. But the point is, there is a trust with this land. And guess what? We want to be able to extend this trust to anyone who decides that they want to put a livable structure on there, who's invested in the growth, development, and building of the land. Only thing you have to agree on is you're never going to sell it, and you want to help build on it. Let's go.
Not built anything on UP Farms. That man is in Atlanta, Georgia somewhere. That man is.
He said, now again, I haven't built anything, but we proved that to be a lie. We have a deck, a platform, and next time I go, which is soon, and I mean, when I say soon, a couple weeks from now, we're going to go ahead and put the yurt up. We're going to put the yurt up. All right. And so he's lying. He's lying. So clearly I plan on being there, even if it's just a visit. Let's go. But here, the major lies are coming in.
Not a
Hey, and Broken Matrix, man, if you jump back in the chat, I'm going to let you in right now, bro. I see you dropped out. I wanted to chop it up with you anyway. I'm just trying to break all these lies down. But if you want to join, feel free. Because that's the bro right there. Let's go.
At UP Farms? That man is not building a damn thing, but he's telling you.
That's a lie.
He got a place for you to go.
No. See, y'all got it twisted. No, I ain't say I got a place. Listen, I got space and opportunity for you. What you do with UP Farms is on you. That's how UP Farms is promoted. He making it seem like I promised that I built some houses for y'all to come in. No. Every time somebody in the chat be like, y'all need to do this and do that. What do I say? What do I say? Yeah, somebody said sue him, gang. You already know. We didn't even get to the major lies that the lawyers is going to, they're going to eat it up. Now, what do I say every time y'all tell me, New Breed, y'all need to do this or y'all need to do that? Y'all need to get this and y'all need to get that. What do I say to y'all? Come on, man. Somebody heard me say it. It's a lot of people in here. I say we. It's our land. That's right. I say we need to build this and build that. Don't try to put all that on me. I'm already building something for myself over there. I'm like, no, we need to build. Put in your project proposal. If you want to put something on the land, then do it. Exactly. I say, bring your proposal. Because it ain't all on me. Let's go.
That he got land. First of all, he don't own no land.
We already cleared that up. I'm a trustee. He don't know nothing about that. It is what it is.
Own anything. Nothing is in his name. The land purchaser name is Mike. You understand? I met him when I was there.
You met Mike, and now you disrespecting Mike. Because you have an issue with me, you're now targeting Mike and UP Farms. That's crazy. This emblem that's on the screen that you got X'd out, that is Mike's emblem. That's Mike's emblem. Like, the level of disrespect just because you mad at one person is crazy. Let's go.
Ever since the fallout, everything that was planned went downhill because New Breed basically burn bridges.
It's always my fault. It's all my fault. You see this? It's a fallout because of new breed. That's narcissism, y'all. New breed whom help you move from one state to the next. We have a misunderstanding. And I say, you know what, bro? That's a misunderstanding. Let me send you some of this money back. You decide that you want to go on a whole tyrant for a whole entire year, poking the bear, harassing, doing anything you can do for social media clicks. But it's because of new breed. It's all because of new breed. Listen, when there's a falling out, ladies and gentlemen, 9 times out of 10, there's 2 people guilty of something, because that's how misunderstandings happen, even if it's a communication issue or whatever the case is. Let's go.
With a lot of men on social media that were instrumental in promoting UP Farms.
We were promoting UP Farms. We were promoting nation building. We've already had, and I can go back and look at the records. Yes, those guys helped out with the promotion of UP Farms, and we'll give credit to that. But make no mistake about it, UP Farms was being promoted before. I was promoting it all on my own, on my channel, getting decent coverage on it. Did they assist? Very briefly. Let's continue.
Myself included, Brainwaves Advice and Topics LLC.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about some of the other slander coming from Brainwaves. Whatever his issue is, it stems from a ticket that he did not purchase, but he assumed, he made an assumption that he was basically going for free. Now, what actually transpired was, in a voice memo, I said, anybody we contact, then anybody we contact from certain departments that they were working, then you will get a free ticket. There was other guys who worked with me on other events. Now, those other guys, Servant Pastor Rufus, I see you in the building. If that's the real Pastor Rufus, yes, that's Pastor Rufus. He says, let me just address this real quick. Says, Shalom, I have zero beef with you, bro. Be at peace. I respect that, Servant Pastor Rufus. And I hope that's the real him, because people be playing games just like there's a fake Ringo in here. So I know that Pastor Rufus doesn't have a check mark, but people play these kind of games. So I don't know if that's actually Pastor Rufus. Y'all be doing some stuff on his internet. So I have to confirm that later, but it ain't no beef. I just don't like how it seems as if he says it's me. I just feel like you've been very biased towards the whole situation. I feel like as an elder, as a pastor, you sat back and you pretty much was one-sided. Those guys slandered me to no end. I mean, those guys lied about my children. I mean, they made up some horrendous tales. He said, I'll send you a message on the phone. All right. And if that is Pastor Rufus, then, I'll probably acknowledge it. I'll acknowledge you once I get that message. As I was saying, with Brainwaves, his issue was he assumed that he was going to get in for free. But he made a false assumption. And when asked did he purchase his ticket, he said that he did. Now, I made an announcement. Anybody who haven't paid a ticket, we need you to purchase those. Anybody else, we will contact you personally. Now, we had guys who covered other events who did it for free. Brainwaves had to wait in the ranks just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. I was no respecter of persons. Before UP Farms meeting him in person, I never even had a conversation with Brainwaves directly, ever. I did not know this man. Now, what I did notice about him is he pretty much applied to help with everything. Like he just was applying for everything. You know how, like, we got security, we got this, we got that. I have no control over, him exerting himself into every single position. He was really trying to make himself known that he was helping, and he came down, he helped. I was respectful of that. But when he got back, I called him out on something, and I didn't like what he was doing and saying. I called him out on it, and from that point on, it's been downhill. Now, that's the situation. That's the situation. And yes, after he lied about purchasing a ticket, I did not want him there. I didn't even know this guy like that. And I'm like, hey, anybody who's just gonna lie like that, anybody who is I just don't trust people like that. This is a situation where we gotta have trusted people. So that's that issue. Now, allow us to continue here, right?
Various other men were instrumental in promoting that agenda. Then we later found out that nothing was being done.
Now, how did he find that out? See, this is where slander comes in. Now, we later found out nothing was being done. How did you find that out? See, this is him acting like he was personally around. The only time Ringo ever touched foot on the land, the only time he ever touched foot on that land was right here.
Anything. Only.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yep. I mean,
that's like a whole city almost, man. Like
for real.
Like literally, you have that whole area, like the whole thing. Let's think about all that you see.
Your eyes can see.
Think about this, people. All of the area that you see where the trees are cut, right? That's about 20%.
Yep.
Do you know how much space that is?
Right.
Now, how does he expect just me, Mike, and your Wittazai develop all that land? How do any of you all expect just for us to develop that land? 3 guys that you know of. These are the type of questions you got to ask yourself.
Damn.
It's crazy. We're talking about fitness, wellness centers, storefronts, gas stations, hotels, RV lots. I mean,
you know how many football fields this is already?
It's about what, 15, ain't it?
Yep.
It's about,
Listen, you know how many football fields this is alone?
Yeah. This is man.
And so what I'm trying to show you here is the potential of UP Farms. Let's go.
They recently had something called a jamboree. Brainwaves talk about this all the time.
Yep.
And basically, when they had this jamboree, they raised probably more than $20,000 or more dollars.
Now, how would he know that? Now, you see, now, okay, so that really is Pastor Rufus. Pastor Rufus, I'm going to definitely text you when I get off, this live stream, because, privately, I want to speak what my issue is with the whole scenario privately. And we'll go from there. We'll definitely go from there. Now, how did he just assimilate these figures that he just came up with. This is what I'm talking about with slander. Now, he's not putting into consideration that there's operational costs. He's not putting into consideration what it costs to even create an event like that. With the jump house, with the swimming pool, buying extra generators, buying extra coolers, buying the food, buying all the tents. So how could he even come up with a figure of what was made? How could he do that? Somebody say, oh, now he the IRS. That's what I'm talking about. How could he come up with these type of numbers? He was not, now let me make this clear for the record. He had no involvement with the organization of this camping trip. He was not there. He do not know anything about what it costs or what was made. If anything was made, he doesn't know. Far as he knows, nothing was made. He doesn't know. So now we're going to get into some slander, some real slander, y'all. That is like, yo, in a court of law, my lawyer is going to have a field day with this guy because this is strong defamation of character. I mean, it's easy. Let's go.
And because of this, you would have thought that the money would have went towards a septic system, electrical.
But he does not know what was made. He doesn't know if anything was made. So he came up with a figure that he can't prove. And he's saying that basically we made thus amount of dollars and that we didn't get anything done with it. But here's where he gets really off the chain with it, because he starts saying where the money went that he has no idea about, all to create a distrust between the people in UP Farms. Mind you, I'm a promoter of the land. Now listen.
Pumps for water.
How does he know any of that? Which, it's crazy because we did get pumps for water. That's crazy. But anyway, let's go.
The money didn't go nowhere.
How does he know that? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much it costs to cut the grass at UP Farms? Do you know how much the property taxes are? Do you know how much it takes to actually tend to the wells that has been dug there? Do you know what was purchased? Do you know how much the generators cost? Do you know how much the camping supplies cost? The shower houses? Do you know how much the porta potties cost? My lawyer is going to destroy this, bro. Because one thing about it, I've never done bad business and I ain't never scammed nobody a day in my life. Let's go.
Instead, New Breed's right-hand man, Yuwitaza, took his cut and went and got married.
Wow. So this man just accused us of making 20 bands. He accused Yuwitaza of taking his cut of $20,000 and using it to go get married. Ladies and gentlemen, what proof of that does he have? Do you understand when I get lawyered up, when Mike gets lawyered up, and when Yuwitaza gets lawyered up, you're going to be moving back to the Brooklyn projects where you came from, buddy. Do you understand that this is defamation of character and this is illegal? Wow. Wow. Yeah, that boy is throwed, man. Do you understand how throwed this is? Do you understand how irresponsible this is to put out something like this to your audience? Let's continue.
And now you don't even see him on social media at all.
It doesn't matter where you see him. Why does that matter? Why do you keep speaking on this man? When a man exit the room and don't want to be bothered, why do you keep this man's name in your mouth? You witnessed my brother in real life. The only reason he was on the internet is because my former channel, New Breed Greenlight News, I wanted him to run that channel. My brother didn't even want to get on YouTube. He doesn't like YouTube. I spent time with this brother and his family in real life, sir. Everything don't have to be on the internet. That is my brother. We've been to Africa together. We had to watch each other's back, make sure we don't get robbed, killed, all of that. Me and this brother have been through it all together, man. What are you talking about? That's off the internet. He never even wanted to be on the internet. When my family, listen, when my cousin was in the hospital, the one that woke up, guess what? Yawita and his wife opened up their home for me and me and my wife. We chopped it out, chopped it up, went out to eat, all of that. That's fam. That brother don't want to be on the internet because he ain't for the internet stuff. He's always been doing this community work behind the scenes. And you sitting here lying on this man, acting like he swindled some people and stole money from some people and went and paid for a wedding. As if that brother ain't a hardworking man who's already been making a living for himself. As if he had to use UP Farms to go pay for a wedding. This man has been doing major work in the community. This man has been doing projects with Brandon T. Jackson, many people. The woman who started the black community in Los Angeles, I forget her name right now. He has high scale clients that he works with. Real relationships, real bonds. But you're going to accuse this man of swindling people and taking the money to buy pay for a wedding. Shame on you. That's slander. That is slander. Let's continue.
Right? New Breed took his cut and said, let me go lease a house.
Wow.
And get a car.
Wow. My lawyer gonna have a field day with you. A field day. So first of all, he don't know the situation of the home that I have. Do y'all see this? He don't know the situation of this home. He don't know if it's leased or bought. He don't know. He's just speculating. He's just making things up as he goes. That's number one. Number two, he just made up a sum of money that we made, and we took our dividends and we went and spent it on these things. He said that I went and leased a house and got a car with $20K that I swindled from people on UP Farms. This is what he's saying. Ladies and gentlemen, what makes this man believe that I ain't been working my whole life to get myself a home? What makes this man think, listen, I'm a content creator that's been around for a minute, putting in work. What makes him think that I don't have no money to buy my own home and car, that I would have to use people to buy a home and car? Like, what is he talking about? Do you know what my lawyer is going to do with this? This is slander. These are lies. All the hard work I put in over the years, the various business endeavors I have offline, my website, the clients that I was building firearms for, even when I left the industry as a whole and got my own license. All the work. Do you know I've been working since I was, do you understand? I've been working since I was 15 years old. I've been on my own since I was 18 years old. And this man accuses me of using a camping trip to get my home and vehicle. I'm telling you, the slander is real.
With the money that the people gave, thinking that they were going to build on the land. Nothing was built, people.
So what he's saying is the camping trip that everybody paid for, enjoy each other's company. Now, mind you, it was advertised as a camping trip. The people wanted to link up. We actually did. We met expectations, went above and beyond because we had performers. We had a DJ. And what he's trying to convince you is we scammed the people somehow. We scammed them. Now, this right here is going to put him in a lot of trouble. It's going to put him in a whole lot of trouble. Latrell, thank you for the contribution. Says the hypocrisy is this dude started a GoFundMe asking for $10K to build up his studio, but trying to judge brothers who actually doing something for the people. What? People who are actually doing something for the people. Telling the people that the land is yours. Look, we don't have a church there. We don't have a camp there. We don't have none of that. We're telling you, listen, all you like-minded people out there, we have over 110 acres of prime real estate, and you can build whatever you want to build on it. If you want to go to Home Depot and get you a $10,000 home that unfolds, then go get it and then contact us, put in your project proposal and put it on there. We'll negotiate what has to be put in the pot because, of course, any land you go to, you got to put something in the pot. You can't live absolutely free, but it'll be a lot cheaper than living in these cities. You could put something in the pot just so we can have our food banks and we can keep the grass cut, keep the bills paid. Simple as that. The land, that's what the land is open for the people. Matter of fact, you heard it out of his mouth. Matter of fact, must we need to go there again? He said the land is for who? Who the land for?
Man, what? No, because remember, I see so many people talking about, and only thing we are is able to be used by him, willing to be a used vessel.
All we are willing to be used to draw awareness to UP Farms. We're not claiming to be electricians. We ain't claiming to be none of those things. We just claiming to be people who are drawing awareness. Myself and Ringo was nothing but promoters of UP Farms. Promoters. And if Ringo would have chose to build something on said land, if it would have been a studio, whatever he would have wanted to do, he would have had that connection and he could do it. If something was to happen, he needed somewhere to go, he would have had that connection. But instead, he wants clout on social media.
That's really all it takes. It ain't that one man is greater than the next, or
it ain't that one man is greater than the next.
None of that. It just means when the Most High speaking, we obedient.
We obedient.
Some of y'all entertain the fear mongering.
Y'all entertain the fear mongering, but what?
Like y'all watching horror movies or something, right?
Because that ain't what my content about. This solutions. Let's go.
Like it's just a joke. Like it's just something. is sensationalism. But half of the people who are talking about what's happening, they don't believe it because they're not making these type of moves.
Half of the people that talk about the things they talk about, the world's coming to an end, the economy's about to collapse, that's about to happen, this is about to happen, they don't believe it. Why? Because they're not making these type of moves. They're not making these type of connections. They're not promoting this type of lifestyle. They're not talking about planting gardens and building homes and so forth. You didn't hear Ringo disagree with anything I said so far. Yep, he's shaking his head. He confirms. He shook his head. That's a confirmation that New Breed is telling the truth. I agree. That's him saying, I agree. There's stuff going on in the world. These other guys ain't doing what we're doing, promoting such an initiative. Let's go.
Now, we've extended this olive branch, and again,
we've extended this olive branch.
Nobody's here to convince you of anything, only to tell you what's going on. And so you can know.
Right. Hold on now. Let's go back. What did he say? It's for the people. It's for you.
On the land, showing you. So envision what can be done. Envision that.
He said envision what could be done. He's not saying we got to do it. He's not saying the guys promoting it got to build it. He's saying to the people, to the audience, envision what can be done.
Because it's for you.
Because it's for you. Because it's for you. Might have things changed because he has an issue with me personally. Let's go.
Nothing. It's desolate, a ghost town.
Now it's desolate and a ghost town. First, it was the land of opportunity. First, it was the land of opportunity. Now it's desolate and it's a ghost town. My, how the mighty have fallen.
People that went to that jamboree can tell you, in order for you to use.
Matter of fact, I tell you, matter of fact, we're gonna go to a man who went to the jamboree. I want him to tell you, because this is your right hand man. I want him to tell you how it was.
It feels as if we're in heaven.
It feels like what?
There right now. No matter what it is, good or bad, we do not feel like we are a part of that.
No matter what's going on in the world, good or bad, we don't feel like we are a part of that. Why? Because everybody was sharing among each other. We swatting off bugs, everything. But guess what? Everybody still was getting along. Anything somebody needed, we shared it. I got on the stage, myself, you with the Zah King Connect. We were doing songs. When nighttime came, it cooled off. We was around a campfire. And we were just talking about the land. So are you telling me he was lying to my face about the experience? Or was he just saying whatever?
It feels as if we're in heaven.
It feels if we were in heaven.
Feel like we are a part of that. Everything is going on in the world out there right now. No matter what it is, good or bad, we do not feel like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven.
It feels like as if we were in heaven. And also Ringo was saying how fresh the air was, how it felt different out there. Yeah, he says it in that video. But you have a disagreement with one person and you go attacking somebody else's farm. Really, it's our farm. So we all should be offended. We all should be offended because you're attacking everybody's land. Let's go.
Use the bathroom. It's not a conventional bathroom.
Of course not. It was a camping trip. We had porta potties. Let me ask y'all something. How many camping trips have y'all went on that had conventional bathrooms? NY Rockstar says if he don't repent, Dude got a Setsu spot in hell, and he's going to be a lot of his supporters with him. And bullying them to buy his equipment is wild. Right. This is the same man who attacked his people because they didn't come up with the 10K. I don't know if they came up with it or not, but I remember he doing content basically shaming his audience for not spending the 10,000. Perpetual Learner, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate it, man. And for everybody who's been supporting this platform as it grows, man. Y'all highly appreciate it. Let's go.
You had to go to an outhouse.
No, there was no outhouse. We had porta potties. And by the way, the porta potties stayed clean the whole entire camping trip, which is great. You know, we had the fancy porta potties, the jumps where, you know what I'm saying, they got the little blue water in there, you know, it kill off all the fumes and all of that. Now, you know, this guy, it's a camping trip. How many people go on a camping trip thinking they're going to get a conventional bathroom? There's camping resorts, retreats that you can go to where you have to go in the woods. We went above and beyond, and we did what we can do. Let's go.
Like you live in the times of Little House and the Prairie. You had to go to a outhouse. One of them damn boxes you would find at a construction site.
That's crazy. We had actual porta potties, and it's actually, you know, it's crazy because I got footage of the porta potties. I'm walking through on a land walk. They're the conventional green porta potties. There was no outhouse. There was no wooden box. That's a lie. Another lie. Let's go.
If you wanted to shower, they had shower houses where you know it's connected to some.
For the person, Chris, he says they are fancy porta potties. I didn't say that they were fancy. What I said was we had the fancy water in there. We made sure, you know, it was you know, the what is it? The solution to keep the fumes out. They stay fairly clean. They're new. We got new ones. Like it wasn't no wooden box. There were actual porta potties, the green ones, the industrial ones. But anyway, let's go.
Some cheap pump, and the water's cold, mind you. The water is not hot.
Now, he said we had shower houses. I thought we didn't have anything. He said we had shower houses. And you know, the crazy part about it is when we first hooked up the pumps, we did have problems with getting the water hot, but we eventually fixed that problem. It's crazy. But let's go.
And the people had to literally be in tents with the bugs. And it was raining, and it was a bad day.
It rained during the day, but the camping trip was 3 days. It rained one of those days. No, it actually rained 2 of those days, but it didn't rain the whole day. These things happen on camping trips. And this is why you have your rain jackets. I mean, we did a whole list of things that you may need in a camping trip. How many of y'all have went camping before? By show of ones. I just want to get an understanding because I want y'all to engage. I want to know if y'all understand what comes with camping. Yeah, he's acting like he was there. All right, cool. Hey there says she's been camping, Saving Soul Ministries. All right, Farrah hasn't been camping. Oh, yes. NZ said many times. Right. Like we can't control the weather. Sometimes things happen. And listen, this is the things we got to prepare for. If we ever would have had to go into the wilderness, you cannot have a grown-ass man complaining like Ringo. You can't have no grown man complaining like that. Where the Wi-Fi at? Where the bathroom at? What is that? I need Wi-Fi. I need, like, come on, you are supposed to be a man, sir. I am Levi's there. He said it was raining, but it wasn't anything we couldn't handle. See, that's a grown man right there. Imagine grown men sitting there crying about it not being certain things there when it's a camping trip. Imagine that.
Brainwaves is out there. He could tell you.
Oh no, you know what Brainwaves said? Hold on. He just called Brainwaves out. We got to go back. He said Brainwaves was out there. He can tell you. This is what Brainwaves said.
That it feels as if we're in heaven.
So right there, you can't believe a damn thing this person says. This goes to show you right now, you cannot believe nothing that this man says. Nothing. Because if he sat there lying to the people in my face saying it feels like heaven out here. Heaven.
Like we are a part of that. It feels as if we're in heaven.
Hold on. It feels like you're in heaven? Heaven is how he described being at UP Farms with the people. That's right. Michael's there. And listen, oh, that's family right there. He says the experience was awesome. I remember Michael, man. Cool people. Great conversation with this brother right here. I believe you had your mother there. Very sweet lady. Very nice lady. I mean, Michael was chopping it up with me about all kind of things, dreams he had, what he can see in the future. These are the type of conversations we have. Conversations that you wouldn't normally have in the world because people are going to judge you. People worried about what you're wearing. Matter of fact, Brainwaves bring that out. Worry about what you're wearing with all that. He talks about all that. Matter of fact, let's go.
We know that's not the case, but we are in a symbolic scenario of heaven. Everyone here is like-minded.
Everyone here is like-minded.
Everyone here is wonderful.
Everyone here is wonderful.
They all have lended a hand.
They all have lended a hand.
They're getting to know each other.
They're getting to know each other.
We're bonding.
We're bonding.
We're building.
We're building.
This is what it takes, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what it takes. You might have to go on a camping trip. This is what it takes. You might have to go on a camping trip. You may have to struggle a little bit. You might have to go through some things to get where you get going. Hold on, what else?
This is what you want to do with your families.
This is what you want to do with your families.
Your friends.
Your friends.
In the community.
And the communities.
This is the template here.
This is the template here. Ringo just brung up brainwaves. So what changed? They don't like me. I'm just another promoter. They don't like me is what changed. Has nothing to do with UP Farms, have nothing to do with the environment, have nothing to do with the people. Let's go.
And we're living it out. And we didn't come here specifically for any of that. We came here out of obedience. But
we didn't come here for specifically anything. We came out here out of obedience. So why you been going on for a year straight about a ticket that you thought you was going to get for free? If you came out there out of obedience because the Most High directed you out there, why do you have so much to say about UP Farms now? Now y'all see why I don't trust nobody? Y'all see why I have a very hard time trusting people?
Yeah, it's manifesting. It's happening. So I want you all to just realize this, that whether you are here, whether you know someone that's here or not, that this is the template that you want to live in your life, wherever you are. You may
this is the template.
be in another country. You could be right here in North Carolina. follow a template similar to this, as long as it's scripturally sound like the Most High.
Now, see, I even like what he said. He didn't necessarily say come here. And I say the same thing. He said follow a template like this, even if you do it somewhere else. And that's the same thing that I preach and teach. If y'all can come together with some families and y'all can build somewhere, then do that. Ethnic says, I believe Brainwaves got removed as an administrator because he was untrustworthy. Yes, Brainwaves was untrustworthy because there was an announcement made where I said that, you know, unless you get contacted, everybody else on administration also has to pay for tickets. Being that is a fundraiser event, they have to pay for tickets as well. But I said that I will contact you if you don't have to pay. He never got contacted. The reason being, not because it was something personal at the time, none of that. The reason he didn't get contacted is because I had other brothers that showed up to other events in Washington, D.C., events in Africa, different places. And those brothers had to get paid first because they had done security for me before and they had to get paid. He never got contacted. He put his name on everything. He put his name on security. He put his name on cleanup. He put his name everywhere. But he expected to get paid. But his first I have to be loyal to the people who've been there. I never knew Brainwaves. And if he was doing it out of the kindness of his heart, not because he was looking for anything, like, listen, look.
You could be right here in North Carolina.
He said, look, he said it out his own mouth. Come not looking for anything.
The concerns, the struggles that we had to go through.
He switched up. Now listen.
To get here, that many of you may not have been able to get here with, all of that doesn't exist here.
All of that doesn't exist here.
And if you are not able to get here, then in the short term, find some country area.
If you're not able to get here, find a country area.
My brother Newbury has spoken on this.
Now, see, this is a total 360. It's a total 360, ain't it? I just thought I'd bring that out. Now back to this slanderous video.
Right? There are no.
Hold on, what'd he say?
And the people had to literally be in tents with the bugs.
It's a camping trip.
And it was raining. They used the money for their own enrichment. They don't.
Now that's a lie. He claims that we made $20K and we used it for our own enrichment. He did this with no proof. He is literally slandering online. This is defamation of character. Listen, I have this video downloaded. This is a record right here of the type of slander that I've been enduring. He made up a figure. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about.
Don't use the money to build anything. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, if New Breed is so into this UP Farms crap, why he have not built anything there?
That's another lie. We've already proved that.
And why he's not living there?
Because I have livable structures there. What are we talking about? The same thing that I want other people to do. Get you some livable structures. You can have a timeshare there. You can do what you want. You can start a business there. Put in your project proposal. I decided to build a yurt there, and I'm also going to have a food truck there. That's right. I'm going to gut out my RV, and I'm going to turn it into a food truck. And when I do events, we're going to have a fusion food truck. That's right. I'm also going to have a Mongolian yurt, and it's going to be sitting there. And like-minded people who want to do something on the land, I'm going to be chopping it up with them. It's going to be amazing. And if something was to ever happen, an emergency plan would be, man, let me go over there near the Carolina corridors where we came in, because you know that's where we came in slavery. And it's probably the same way we're leaving slavery. Go over there through the Gullah Geechee corridor and find my way out. You know what I'm saying? Imagine us gathered back near the Gullah Geechee corridor where we came in this land. That's the same place of refuge and rest until we leave out. That part. Let's go.
Just the other day, he was talking about he want to set up a GoFundMe. Don't you dare send not $1.
Wow, 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 wow. But he could set up a GoFundMe for 10 bands for studio equipment. This man sit around trying to get y'all not to support UP Farms. And guess what? If I would have set up the GoFundMe, and if I do decide to set up the GoFundMe, who do you think he's affecting the most by saying don't support? Is it me or the land? Anthony says, I'm out here in Gullah Geechee, Charleston. Our people know who we are. Yes, I used to live out there. I used to live out Charleston. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be around that area as well. Like, look, our people are awakening. And shout out to those in, near the Gullah Geechees, man, the Charleston area. Natalie says, why he cursing New Breed's finances? He's not even really cursing my finances. What he's doing essentially is hating on UP Farms. He thinks he's causing me problems, but regardless, I'm going to be over there chilling at UP Farms anyway. What he's doing is being a hindrance towards people who want some type of freedom, something they can own on a piece of land. What he's really doing is trying to stop that. And that really, that's just a shame because it's bigger than him and it's bigger than myself. He knows it's bigger than us. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let's go back to Exhibit A. He knows this is bigger than us, right? He knows that.
It's for those brothers and sisters that have a mindset to grow.
It's for those brothers and sisters who have a mindset to grow,
to increase,
to increase,
to build,
to build, to build, to build. I done started building already. I got my platform ready. I'm getting my yurt ready. I got my RV there. Matter of fact, y'all see my RV in the background. My RV's in the background. So he knows what it's for.
There's a lot of naysayers, a lot of negativity.
It's a lot of naysayers and a lot of negativity. And you know what? Sakari was one of them. Sakari was one of them. And now look at Sakari being exposed for being sodomites. At least their leader is. That's right, Mike. He like, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. They trying to build something. You know, the irony of this is that he condemned Pastor Dow for doing the very same thing, saying that UP Farms was going to fail. He was the first one speaking on that and how wrong that was. And because he has a disagreement with me, he's going to go do the same thing. He's going to go do the same thing. He thinks that he's personally attacking me. That's the problem. That's the crazy part. He really thinks that he's attacking me, but what he's really about to do is give me a payday for lying, slandering. No proof to substantiate anything he's saying.
None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning and what the Most High got going. Because if you're the type of
none of that stuff. Hold on. You spoke it.
None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning and what the Most High got going.
Man, what happened to you? Yo, what happened to you, bro? What happened to you, man? It's social media fame, likes, the monetization, the attention. Is it really worth what you're doing right now? You sold your people out. You have sold your people out. And now you tearing down another black man, bro. Mike owns more land than every black man in America, bro. He owns more land than any black man in America. Do you understand that? And you are tearing him down. Wow. He opens up the land for the people and say, y'all do what y'all want to do on it. Long as I got a board of trustees that would never sell it. And you're going to tear that man, you're going to tear that man down, but you can't. Matter of fact, out of your own mouth, you know you can't tear it down. I don't even know why you wasting your time.
None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning.
None of it. The ball's already in motion.
On the land, showing you. So envision what can be done. Envision that.
Envision what can be done.
Because it's for you.
Because it's for you. It ain't for us to build up everything for y'all. No, it's for y'all to come down and say, yo, this is a lot of land. You saying we could do anything we want to do on it within reason? All we got to do is put in a proposal? Yes. You want to buy a $10,000 small home. Maybe you're a single guy. You just need a place to stay and you tired of paying an arm and a leg for rent. Boom, we got you. Maybe you're a business owner. You want to open up a hair salon. Put in your project proposal. Boom, we got you. How much would it cost to rent the lot? Something cheap, just enough to put in the pot. Boom, we got you.
It's for those brothers and sisters that have a mindset to grow, to increase, to build. Because there's a lot of naysayers, a lot of negativity.
There's a lot of naysayers and a lot of negativity, and you've became it. Now you can say what you want about me. You can make up all the standards, but this is where I draw the line. This is where you go and get your cease and desist. I know your address. The letters are coming. I have a lawyer, a damn good lawyer. I done won custody cases and everything else. You are barking up the wrong tree, buddy. Sitting up here talking about we made this amount of dollars and we spent it on this and we scammed the people. Boy, you playing too many games over there. Like now I'm gonna have to see you in court. Now I'm gonna have to take you to court because this has went too far. You've went way too far. I'm glad I started paying attention to the videos he put out on me. I'm glad I started paying attention. Get ready. The paperwork is coming. This is defamation of character. You're telling lies. I'm not playing. You're lying. And that's called defamation of character. Your whole goal is to defame my character. But in terms, you over there trying to tear down another brother that has nothing to do with our dispute. That's what I'm talking about. Messy people, bro. Let's go.
None of that stuff is going to move what the Most High is planning and what the Most High got going. Because if you're the type of person that want to really live an abundant life with the blood.
Hold on. Who is this person said I destroyed my own channel over? Let me do you a favor because I haven't destroyed anything. My channel was doing just fine. What are you talking about? My channel was doing great. I gained subscribers every day. What are you talking about? Let me just go ahead and get you out of here. No, we don't have time for negativity. I'll be at 200,000 subscribers soon. What are you talking about? I ain't destroyed nothing over this guy. What I'm doing is rebuking this devil, exposing the lies, and that's that. Let's go.
Lessons. We've been talking about these curses forever. I'm done with hearing them curses. Listen.
That's right. That's right. Now let's go.
Don't you send not $1. Because if a man is serious about building, if a man is serious about land, that man would get off his ASS and go to that land and start to build something for himself.
And we've already done that. Like I showed y'all before. And there'll be more. Matter of fact, my RV, I went all the way to Florida to pick that RV up and drove it down to North Carolina. Also, building a platform, getting that done, getting the deck built, you know, purchasing a Mongolian yurt. The yurt is already there. We just got to build it. And the only reason we couldn't build it while we were there is because of timing, the timing of all of it. We had a couple guys coming out to help contractors who were late. But nonetheless, it's going to get done next time. It's a season for everything. Let's go.
If that man have not planted a vineyard for himself, if that man have not planted apple trees and orange trees, if that man don't got...
And see, what he don't know is we got plants. What he don't know is that we got passion fruit on the land. We got passion flowers all over the land. What he don't know is there's corn all over the land, but he doesn't know none of this. The land is pretty much surrounded by the corn. He don't know. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, he does not know anything he's talking about. Let me see. What does this person see? UP Farms. Let me see. Everyone is saying the same, so it's very unlikely that they are. Let me do you a favor. Get you up out of there. See how easy that was. No negativity over here. Let's go.
Got watermelons growing. If that man don't got a house for him and his kids and his women, if that man had not built a damn thing at UP Farms, why would you be going over there to build anything?
Now, we've already established that I'm building something over there. We've already established what UP Farms is for. If I do decide to live on UP Farms in the future, that will be my decision. If you're a person who just wants to build a business there, that is your decision. If you want to live there, that is your decision. Do you understand? The land is not mine. The land is ours. I mean, this is crazy. Again, my job is to be a promoter on said land. His job was to be a promoter on the land, as well as if he wanted to build something on it, he had that opportunity. Because you have a personal issue with another content creator does not give you the right to disrespect somebody else's dream, their initiative, none of that. And, you know, the link is in the description box. I mean, not the description box, but the chat. If anybody want to come in, join in, it would be great if Pastor Rufus wanted to join in and just share his thoughts if he wants to. If not, I'll reach out behind the scenes after the stream. But again, we got brothers in the truth who've done camping trips on the land without me being there. Let me explain it. Let me explain it this way. If I didn't fall out with Ringo and he wanted to do an event on the land, he could have done an event there. And you know what? I would have let him use all my camping supplies, all of it. He live out there. If let's say he live out in North Carolina. Let's say he wanted to do an event. It would have been his event. He could do it on the land. A percentage of the earnings would go towards the land and its development. Everything else, typically in a situation like that, would be operational costs, and you know, whoever your employees are working, helping organize the event, and then there's a portion that goes to the land. That's how events typically work. If it's a fundraiser event, It's always something that gotta go to the land.
You send anything to any GoFundMe that this character makes, trust and believe, fam, you are going to regret it.
So he's all about watching the money, pocket watching, who sends money here, who sends money there. Listen, by show of ones, how many of you all will support the UP Farm Initiative? Let's just get this out the way right now, because you got to show these devils that they're not stopping nothing. He said it out of his own mouth, ain't nothing stopping. How many of you by show of ones? And if nobody will support, then I know what I'm dealing with. But how many of y'all will support this initiative? Look, this gonna piss him off over there. Look. Look. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Because this is what pocket watchers do. They get mad. Oh, you mad. Oh, you mad. Oh, man, look. Oh, man. I mean, oh, man, I know he's upset. Oh, man, I know he's watching like this, man. All the people are stupid. They're going to put, like, there's something wrong with this man, bro. We might have to get that GoFundMe going, because I try to do it through events, but it's very costly. And a lot of the times, you know, either you're going to break even or it's not going to be substantial gain from it, because you got so much you got to do. So a GoFundMe for some land. How many of y'all believe that a GoFundMe for a land initiative would be better than a GoFundMe for somebody's studio? I want people to say land or studio in the chat. Land or studio. What is a better cause? We talking about chickens. We talking about livestock. We talking about, okay, I'm just making sure we all are like mine right now. All right, so land is definitely more valuable. No contest, right? Sean T said, go make the GoFundMe, Bree. We're going to have to do that. I'm going to talk to the team tonight. And we're going to make a GoFundMe. We're going to have to. Because the people want to support it. I think what it is at this point, we seen what happened with Sakari. We seen the Most High judge people speaking ill will and malice towards UP Farms. And now I think the people just want to see UP Farms win. I think we at the point in time where people just want to see it win. Somebody said, why not get a grant? Because we're not trying to sell out. We're not trying to sell out. We're not trying to get under a 501c3. We're not. See, that's the thing. People be like, well, just get a loan, get it this way or that way. And then we have other people with their hand in our business. This is our business, the people. This is our land. Do y'all want us to introduce anybody else into something that belongs to us? I think not. And I think the people are really ready to see this thing prosper. Yeah, community over vanity all day. Somebody said, since Ringo want to pocket watch and hate, here's some love, New Breed, for the land. And dude, pocket watching hard. See you in court, buddy. Laughing my A off. It's intro money. Yo, yeah, we I'm telling you, we going after that. I have a fantastic lawyer who definitely is gonna get with this defamation case. This is like clean, cut and dry. I'm talking about this is easy. This is easy. The lies that were told is easy. It's easy to break this down. I might be using his monetization money from the lawsuit to go do some of the things he's talking about we ain't doing. It's easy, man. All I'm asking these YouTubers to do is stop slandering me. Leave me alone. If y'all notice, if this guy fall back, I don't say nothing about him. That's right. My lawyer will cook this individual. When I used to get in trouble back in the day, how y'all think I beat so many damn cases? My lawyer is not no joke. My lawyer is not, he is not the guy to play with. Like, I don't think he understands what's happening right now. Y'all know I used to get back in trouble back in the day. Don't act like it. I changed my ways. Everybody, listen, everybody know back in the day I was a juvenile delinquent. We can get that out the way now. But I used to get out of trouble. Why? Because I got good lawyers. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is defamation. This is an easy defamation case. This man had made up a whole figure that we allegedly scammed from the people. Listen, do you understand that this is 3 lawsuits coming your way? And the funny part is he think I'm joking. Yo, he think I'm playing. He's like, well, if he's going to really do it, why is he talking about it? Because that's how it's going. I'm letting you know it's coming. I'm so excited to get this lawsuit done because you've been harassing me for a year straight. You've been harassing me for a year straight. Your material that you got on me is all slander and lies. Somebody said, you are low-key desperate for his money and his position. This happens all over the world between politicians. They overthrow each other just for a bit of change that will get spent quick. Who? What? What are you talking about? Who is desperate for whose money and whose position? Man, you better clear that up, bro. You better clear that up real quick because you about to get booted. You about to get packed up and shipped out. I don't know what you talking about. I'm happy with my life. I don't care if people, listen, I don't care if people millionaires. I'm happy being me. I don't want no position of no other man. I respect my struggle. I respect my plight. I love myself. I love what I've been through. I love that I overcame. I enjoy being who I am. I don't want to be no other person. I don't care what the next man got. I don't care where the next man is going. I'm focused on, me and mine. And I'm quite blessed. Yeah, I'm happy with what I got. Somebody said it. Who wants a bunch of scooters and incel cameras? I don't. That's his life. I just want to be left alone. I want to be left alone. I want the lies to stop. Now, I told y'all about his videos. All you got to do is watch the first 12 to 15 minutes. The rest of it, he's going to repeat himself the entire time. But let's see if he says anything new in the next couple minutes and we'll close out.
Because right now, he's promoting fair.
Yeah,
by talking about wildfires that don't even exist.
So yeah, he goes back to that. I mean, come on. How redundant is this content? How redundant is this content here? I mean, he's just repeating himself. He's going to repeat himself for an entire hour and 30 minutes. Now that I covered the lies that were told, and now that you got a greater understanding of the manipulation that's being done over there, I just want to say praises to the Most High. I'm thankful for all of you all for coming through and supporting the broadcast. I got more material coming. Ringo, buddy, you're going to be hearing from my lawyer. I advise you retract your statements, take down this material. I'm giving you grace just even making this video. This video is grace. I'm telling you that you're slandering me. There's many lies being told, and it's all to defame my character. We're not going to put up with that. I will see you in court. I will retract your statements, take your material down. I wake up tomorrow, I see this material up, I'm on the telephone. I get on that telephone, the cease and desist paperwork is coming. That's how it's going to start, right? And then after that, you know, any of this material, this slanderous material that's put up claiming I'm scamming people, any of that's still on the table, I will see you in court and you're going to be running me that check. So I advise you to do the right thing because I am not the person to play with, and I am sue happy right now. I'm quick draw. I am quick draw on suing something. My lawyer loves when my number pops up. I'm telling you, when my number pops up, he loves it because he know he's gonna get paid, and he know I don't waste his time with nonsense. If I hit him up, I got a good case. Now, the Hebrew community, everybody out there can say, New Breed copping out. He's suing. You know, he doing it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. But when a man sits there and defames you and slanders you, then we have an issue. Fair deal. It is what it is. Y'all have a blessed one. Good evening. Good night. Have a blessed one. Shalom. Peace.